Hello, Retro Core Kids. This is ThatZooooooooo with another look at. I know this isn't exactly an old game. Sorry about the camera. It'll get better when we get into the game, I promise. But yeah, I know this isn't an old game, but it's sort of like a revival of an old game, This time I'm going to be looking at Double Dragon Neon for PSN and Xbox Live. It's available now for $10 on both systems, and a while back it was available for free on PSN Plus. So yeah, well, if Chris did the Street Fighter X Mega Man, I'm gonna do Double Dragon Neon. But yeah, it's a revival of the old Double Dragon games, Double Dragon, Billy, Bimmy, and Jimmy. That does bring up something in this game which I won't spoil, but yeah. So yeah, this was released back in September-ish, I want to say. So it's Double Dragon, beat 'em up action, that genre that nobody really makes anymore. Just like platformers and beat 'em ups are becoming the lost genres. Yeah, Way Forward does some good stuff, Just look at that title screen. If that doesn't get you hyped up, I don't know what does. Double Dragon Neon. Like neon lights, They this is the spiritual successor to the next Double Dragon line, Like, Double Dragon 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. But yeah. And basically you just play the game here. We see. I don't need to mess with any of these. So how about we just play the game, right? I do have a file here that I've beaten. I put 10 hours into it. It's fun. I haven't played it in a while, but there's still some stuff I want to do, which I might talk about while we're playing. So let's just start a new game, shall we? When you first start the game, you only have normal difficulty. When you beat normal, you unlock dragon difficulty. When you beat dragon, you unlock double dragon difficulty. So it does progress, and it does give it a bit of replay value. So even though they're the same levels, they get harder. So we're just going to do normal here. And it just throws you right into the first stage right away. No bull crap like other games. Just plug in and play. And this looks familiar. Yeah! Every game should start out with some hoe getting punched in the gut. That's the best way to do things. If this looks familiar, well, that's because it's basically an exact recreation of the beginning of the first Double Dragon game. Funnily enough, though, yep, there's me. I think this is Billy. Yeah, Billy's the blue one. Jimmy's player 2. So you can see you only got 2 attack buttons here. You got a weak attack and a strong attack. Here. And as you can see, you got jumping attacks. The almighty jump kick. You got axe kick. You also duck and leave. Yeah. You also do sweeping and flying kicks. You also run. You can do attacks while you're running too. Yeah. You also got special moves, which since I'm just starting a new game, I have no special moves available. I just have my vanilla attacks. You can also do some weird stuff, like this. You can breakdance. Yeah. This does absolutely nothing. I think it gives you some invincibility frames when you first start it, but I'm not sure. Billy breakdances, Jimmy beatboxes. I think whoever starts at first breakdances and whoever starts at second is beatboxes. It's completely useless, but it's cool, I guess. You can also duck down. If you're playing by yourself, this move is completely useless. You need at least a second player to do this. So what happens is that one player bends down and the second player pushes an enemy over you. That old trick. And I think that just about covers everything. You also got high fives. High fives, again, are 2-player exclusive moves, so since I'm by myself, I can't really display that. And this music is basically a remix of the first stage of the first Double Dragon, too, which is pretty neat. So yeah, maybe down the line if they patch in online co-op, Chris and I will play this game in full for you. That'd be fun to do, right, Chris? If you're watching this, yeah, you hearing this, Chris? But yeah, this is a pretty short game though. It's 10 stages, and each stage, and the game can be beaten about 2 to 3 hours on each difficulty. So it's a short game, so I'm only going to do about 2 or 3 stages maybe. So it's actually fight here. You got your breakable objects here. The money. The money's used to buy stuff. Well, go figure. In some levels there are shops where you can use to purchase one-ups, where you can purchase one-ups, health refills and tape, which I'll get to in a moment here. These are batteries. The batteries are fill your special meter, which I still have no special, which I'll get to here. These are the first enemies here. Williams, cartwheeling cannon fodder. You can see you barely do any damage here, as you can see with the flying numbers. As you can see, if you do a dodge at the right time, you go into a gleam state. The gleam state doubles your attack power temporarily. You also pick up items like the hair pick. You know, you gotta pick a winner here. It does minimal damage, but it's fun, and I just completely missed. So you can see when you first start out, you barely do any damage. On my completed file, I'm doing 99999. I'm doing 999 damage on on a gleam attack. So yeah, but as you can see though, the enemies don't really take a lot of abuse either. So the strategy here is to try to get gleams going. Okay, I just got my first tape deck too, cassette tape too. That's the wrong sport, Billy. But what you do is when you get tape decks, you press the back or select button, and you get your tapes. Now, there's 2 different types of tapes. So Sensitsu is your special moves, which you can see I have none left, and your stances, which gives you a boost in stats. As you can see, these are your vanilla stats. You know, pretty pitiful, aren't they? HP is your health, MP is the amount of special attack you have, attack is your attack power, and defense is your defense power. And you may notice that every tape has a little song that goes with it. It's pretty fun. Maybe I'll go to my completed file and give you a small clip of them. They're funny. Training wheels. Training wheels can boost up your stats and more in favor of defense. So you can see these are my vanilla stats, and look, my HP and defense are going to go up. So since I have no other tapes, I'm just going to equip it here. So I should be able to take more abuse now. So that's Dragon Cola. It's Dragon, the big boss. Oh, here's Linda. Here, Linda is the sort of skanky hoe, I guess. Again, Gleam attacks, so she has a whip. They usually carry whips. Here, you gotta whip it. Whip it good. You gotta whip it. Whip it good. Ow. I still don't have a special attack yet. I'm used to my completed file. I have spin kick on my completed file. I haven't really leveled up spin kick on my completed file, so I'm used to popping that. Well, good. The training wheels are working out for me at least. There, I got something else. The thing is, you don't know what tape you got until you go into your menu to look at it. Yeah. So what did I get? Oh, I got a special move, Fireball. You know, like Ryu. I don't get it. So I might as well equip that since I don't get anything else. You may notice that you see you got 1 out of 10. Then the more of the tapes you have, the stronger it becomes. So if a fireball with 10 tapes would have more power than a fireball with 1 tape. And again, I would get a bigger stat boost of 10 training wheels rather than 1. And you see, I'll explain that later here. So yeah, you just collect tapes and your special attacks and stances gain power. Now, I really shouldn't be using the whip to break stuff because, you know, your weapons break after a while. Like I said, Dragon Cola, the big bottles will fill your health completely, and the cans refill 1/4 of your HP. And keys, you bring a key to a chest, and it opens. Yeah, you get some money and a tape here. What'd I get? Stunner. Melee attacks stun enemies more easily. It gives me a small attack boost and a lot of MP. I think I'll go with Stunner here. Yeah. Because I might want to pop some fireballs here. Here's the first hit of 1 up here. Yeah. Gleam. Yeah, it's all about getting the gleams, you know. The gleam really makes it up for you. Oh, here's a Bobo. You know, a Bobo's Big Adventure. Aw. Sorry, Bobo, there's going to be no big adventure for you. This is Billy's town. Yeah. Dang, I have a hard time getting a gleam off a Bobo here. I know his attack pattern. I can usually beat him without getting hit, but I usually try to go for gleams, and it usually doesn't work. Let's see, what else did I get? Well, I got some more stances here. Balance increases all your stats evenly here, which may seem boring, but it's really one of the more useful ones here. So I think I'm going to go with balance here. Rage, it doubles your gleam time, so you get double attack power for a longer time. And the more you have, the longer the gleam lasts. So I'm going to go with balance here. So yeah, let's go. So yeah, the funny thing is I never played a Double Dragon game. You know, it's actually the first Double Dragon game I've played. You know, I know I'm like the new retro kid. You know, Chris is actually 10 years older than me. I'm like the new kid on the block. I'm the youngest on the podcast too. Fireball. So yeah, Gleam special attacks do a lot of damage here. So you want to try to do that. Ooh. Fireball. I don't get. Yeah. Yeah, Gleam special attacks you want to go. Oh, I got a critical. Yeah. I got a Gleam on a Bobo for once. Oh, Bobo went down pretty easy. Yeah. Ooh. Punch, yeah. Oh, I completed the level here. Yeah. I about died there, but I held on. See, you get. So, okay. Oh, I got Power Gamut. Increases stats of a focus on attack. Now, I like this. Yeah, it gives you attack boost here at the expense of HP and defense of other stats here. But if you're very good at dodging, you'll find this one useful. Now, at the end of odd number stages, you get a purse here. Yeah. If you attack the purse, it spills out money. So it's kind of like Sonic 3 and Knuckles here. If you attack the purse, it stays in the air and you get more rewards off it. And I kind of screwed that up. But if you're able to juggle it, you get more rewards. Sometimes tapes will pop out too. Hello, Bat. You're just hanging there in nothingness. Yep. Rocking guitar solo. And since I'm by myself, I don't have my brother with me. It kind of sucks. Yeah, odd number stages always end with a purse that you can get. And even number stages usually always end with bosses. So you got 5 stages with purses and you got 5 stages with bosses, not counting a Bobo sub-bosses. A Bobo is usually always the sub-boss. You know, later stages they give you other sub-bosses, but yeah. Stage 2, you may notice if you can read it, it has a shop and a tank smith, which I'll get to the tank smith here. I'll get to them as I get to them. This will probably be the last stage I do here, because I'm pretty much 1/5 through the game after I beat this. So I don't want to show off too much here. I'll fight the first boss here. So high five. Yeah, which I explained all that in the beginning. Thanks, Gabe, for telling me about a thing I can't do by myself. Hey, look at that move forward error. Doesn't it look like a power glove? It's so bad. Don't leave me hanging, bro. Come on. Forever alone. Like I said, maybe Chris and I can do a playthrough for you if this ever gets up the online co-op patch. Yep. Roll out the barrel. Oh, you fail at Donkey Kong. So, Gleam it up here. Fireball. I'm used to having the spin kick. I only have the fireball. I might go to my completed file here to show you some stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna complete this stage normally. You wanna attack me? Yeah. So sometimes it can be hard trying to anticipate an attack. Yeah, some enemies don't get stunned as easily, so you gotta be careful about that too. So what I get? I got another training wheels. Well, I got my fireball 2 now. So I shouldn't pick that up. Let's see. I guess I'll take this with me. Yeah. Da-dee-da-dee-da. Bonk. Thank you, I needed that. So I might want to do this here. Explosives. Michael Bay would be proud. Gleam it up. So that's like I said, that's basically the strategy. You want to try to gleam it up. as much as possible. Here, at first it might be a bit hard to do this, but after you play the game for a while and get used to the attack patterns, you'll be able to gleam it up pretty often. So, Dragon Cola, which I don't really need. And here's the shop here. The shop is where you buy items. Here, so, and the camera's probably going to start going screwy here. You can talk to the shopkeeper. He usually doesn't have anything useful to say. Yeah. And you can buy items here. The Dragon Kick Cola and the 1-ups are only for this stage. Sadly, 1-ups don't carry over. So you start each stage with 2 extra lives. You have to collect lives or buy them. So that's kind of sucks. You can also buy tapes, which I think I'll buy some other tapes. I'll buy a Spin Kick and I'll buy a Dragon Swarm. As you can see, I'm out of money. I don't really need the extra life. I shouldn't be that terrible. So yeah, it's a. See, I'm gonna equip my Dragon Spin Kick. Yes, I'm a maniac, but I keep on spinning back. Yeah, I'm a maniac, alright. Spin Kick's probably my favorite special move. Here, I'm gonna stabby. I usually use, on my completed file, I use Spin Kick and Balance. I might switch to Power Gambit after I get more tapes than that, because right now, Balance is the only one I have 50 in. Yeah, the max cap is 50. I'll explain that when I get to the tape smith. And my Power Gambit is only 30. So I'll take this bat here. Peanut butter and jelly with a baseball bat. Yeah. I'm gonna smack this barrel out of these guys. Come on, attack me. Thank you. Gleam it up. Yeah. Gleam is really what you need to do here. It basically one-shots most enemies here, as you can see. Wrong sport, idiots. I know it's on purpose, but I just like to do that. So tape. See, nothing new. Probably what as the tape already had, nothing new popped up. Dragon Kick. Cola. Yeah. La-di-da-di-da. And you can see Crystal Dragon Kick Soda. It's like a play on a Crystal Pepsi. You know, I know I am a bit young, but I still have had Crystal Pepsi, you know. I know I'm 19 years old, and Crystal Pepsi is actually discontinued in the year I was born, but I still had it, dang it. I knew a friend that had a big stash, and it was used up a couple years ago. Yeah, I drank a Crystal Pepsi every time I went to visit him. It was pretty good tasting, you know. They can get rid of all the good things, but the guys make fun of me for being younger, you know. I'm not making this stuff up, but, whatever they want to believe. Hey. Yeah. Bye-bye. That's funny. Some places have enemies that are like that. So the tape smith here. The tape smith is where you can forge your tapes here. You can talk to the tape smith too, which again, basically pretty useless. Blah blah blah. What you do here is that you use the mithril you collect. When you beat a boss, the boss fills out mithril, and if you play on the higher difficulty, you play the more mithril they spit out. Like on the normal difficulty, they spit out minimal mithril. On Dragon difficulty, they spit out moderate mithril, and on Double Dragon, they spit out a crap ton of mithril. So what you do is that you use the mithril you gain from the bosses to upgrade the capacity of your tapes. So you can see it's very low cost to upgrade the 20 here. The maximum cap is 50. I think it goes 10, 4, 6, 10. I think it goes 2 for 20, either 4 or 6 for 30, then 8 for 30, then 10 for 40, and I think 12 or 14 for 20 or for 50. So all in all, I think you need to spend about 25 or 30 for each to get each tape up the maximum capacity. So yeah, so you can see, since I don't have any mithril, I can't really upgrade anything. Yeah, I'll get some mithril after I beat the boss of this stage here. Yeah, useless health, which I probably should have saved. Come on, yeah. Yeah, this game is so punny too. There's lots of puns. Ow, you jerk. That's what I think. Stabular. Yeah. Stabby, 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 stabby. I'm sort of stabbed a lot, aren't I? Okay. Okay, Bobo. Oh, I forgot I have my dragon kick. I have my spin kick now, so I can do that. Yeah. I like my spin kick.
In there. Seems like a trap, but I gotta find Marion.
No, really. This doesn't look suspicious at all. Oh, what do you know? It's a trap. Cue Admiral Akbar. It's a trap! It's actually a giant rocket ship. Yeah. It kind of looks like kind of phallic, doesn't it? I'm not here to make that call. Here. And the music's pretty awesome, too. If you could hear the music over my talking, the music's pretty rad.
Man, this was a trap.
You think? So let's drink some crystal. The pick's useless. I'm going to take the whip. And here's the main enemy of the game. This is the dude that kidnapped Marion. Hello there, Mr. Bad Guy.
I'm your worst nightmare!
It even says your worst nightmare. So he's Skullmageddon. I usually call him Skeletor. You know, doesn't he sound a lot like Skeletor from the cartoon? The Thundercats cartoon? Sounds a lot like Skeletor, he thinks. Like I'm trying to gleam and I'm sucking at it. Oh yeah, I got a gleam now. Yeah. I'd like to pick up my whip, that'll be good. Dang it, I gotta play it safe here. Yeah. Whip it, gleam. Yeah, that did a lot of damage on him. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and I beat him already. See, gleam attacks do a lot of damage here. Yeah, Skeletor is pretty punny too, for Skullmageddon. So yeah, that's all the game I'm gonna play for you. 2 stages, because like I said, I'm already 1/5 through the game. So consider that a taste test there. Yeah. So like it's $10 on PSN and Xbox Live. I highly recommend it here. You can see, you go up into space, and you may notice that your map icon is the classic Billy, and if you have player 2, if you have Jimmy icon from Double Dragon. Here, if like I said, I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to go to my completed file here. I'm going to delete that. Not going to need that. So yeah, I'm going to go to my completed file here. You can see I got a crap ton of songs, cache, and I have about 10 hours in here. You can see I got normal, dragon, and double dragon. I completed the game on all 3 here, all 3 difficulties here. So I'm gonna go to my tapes here. The bad thing is that you can't skip the cutscenes. It kind of sucks, but oh well. I'm gonna show you what all the tapes do, I guess, in this first stage again, since I have them all. I'm going to show you what they all do to let you listen to the music that they play. See, like I said, you can't skip the cutscenes. There's nothing you can do about that. It's a minor complaint, but they're pretty short, so it doesn't really matter too much.
Marion? Oh man, not this again.
Yeah. So you can see I'm just going to go on now. I got my things equipped here. And you want to notice that everything, I'm going to do substantially more damage than on normal. It's the power of getting all the tapes here. Yeah. Imagine if I would have got a gleam here. Gleam. See, I'm doing substantially more damage than I was doing. Yeah. 600 there. So yeah, you can see, here's all the things here. Here's your stances. Here's your special moves. Knee drop here. This is an air attack. You jump up and do a knee slam, which I will let play for a loop. Yeah, the 1-inch punch. Yeah, maybe I should actually do a attack on enemy with each special attack too, so you can see it in action. So, yeah. So let's do the 1-inch punch. The 1-inch punch is a short range but very powerful attack. You know, so it's going to be hard to hit people. Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty much just burned all my magic too. Oh, here's the thing though. If you get a gleam, your magic recovers a lot faster. So you saw my magic meter going up pretty quickly. So come on, attack me. An attack would be appreciated. Here, attack me. Attack me, you doofus. See, I'm going to equip another attack now, the Brodozer. Yeah. This allows you to keep up your dash attack. It allows you to keep up the... Oh, I have a bad equip, so I need to get rid of that. So yeah, this allows you to keep up your dash attack. Oh, if I died here. Because again, I'm trying to show off everything. I'm not exactly sure what it does. Dash repeatedly across the screen with an elbow attack. Well, I'm not exactly sure what it does. Sorry. Here, the bomb toss. This sounds kind of Rick Rollish, doesn't it? But yep, you pull out a bomb out of nowhere. Here. You pull a bomb out of nowhere, and you throw it. So you just pull a bomb out of nowhere. Pretty funny. You gotta be careful because it will blow up in your hands if you hold it too long. The spin kick. Yeah, this is probably my favorite because it covers a good bit of area and does a bit of damage. So it captures enemies in a vortex and basically does a good bit of damage here. That's the spin kick is the special attack I usually use. Yeah. So lightning. Yeah. So what this does is it summons a lightning bolt from above to home in on enemies. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it's fast. It doesn't cost a lot of magic. So you want to try to get a gleam with the lightning bolt because it doesn't do a whole lot. Fireball, which you saw me use in my regular play. It's basically Hadouken. Yeah. So you just, well, if I can get an attack off, a token. So as you level it up, you can shoot through enemies too. So you can penetrate multiple enemies. The fireball might be more useful than my spin kick, honestly, but I'm not entirely sure. So, healing touch. This is basically a defensive attack. If you're playing, this is most useful if you're playing co-op. You can use this to heal your bro. It basically heals whatever you touch. It has a secondary use. When you get to stages 9 and 10, you can use them against the undead to actually do damage to them. Here, but let me actually find some enemies though. Just because I can. So it'll go to my totals. So I want to get stuff here. But the healing touch will actually heal people. So yeah, it's not good. You don't want to heal the enemy, right? Oh, you only want to use it on your bro. Okay, Dragon Swarm.
Nice. Worm.
I think this is the most heavily used. I think this one takes up a whole crap load of MP. Takes a pack through the bar. It summons it's basically an area of effect attack. It summons a dragon to hit the whole screen here. I'm going to use it on a Bobo here. See if I can get a gleam. Come on, get a gleam. Gleam, baby. Gleam, baby. Come on. Yeah. So, gleam it. Let's see if the gleam will carry. Aw, pitiful. So let's go here. Song Snatch. Again, this is mostly a defensive attack. It's basically the item discovery attack. It causes enemies to drop music more. It causes enemies to drop music. Oh, if I can actually dodge, might want to pick this up. Okay, I want to get that one up would be useful. Ow. Dope. Come on. Oh, it might not work on some bosses like a Bobo here, so I'm just going to beat him quickly. Here. Yeah. So, come at me, big boy. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not going to try to attack an enemy with the Song Snatch here. La-di-da-di-da-la-la. Yeah. Get here. So yeah, you can do an attack multiple times here. I think it's best to do a killing blow with it. I guess these guys might not might not have any music. That's entirely possible too. Oh, there we are. If you hit them enough times with it, they'll eventually cough something up. So here. So let's go to my stances. I'm going to switch back to this. Let's see. I might have to restart the stage here so I can show you some of these here. But yeah. Absorb. What this does is that gives you some HP back whenever you attack somebody. This is going to bring my HP way down because you may notice that these are my balance stats, but yeah. So let me get hit here. When you attack somebody, you get some health back. So yeah, this stance can be useful. As you level up the stance, you get more HP per attack back. Here, Stunner. This is the one I got in my normal play. Yeah, this has a higher chance of stunning opponents here. So yeah, you can stun opponents easier. Basically all that does. Magic Gambit. Yeah, Magic Gambit. This gives you a big magic boost, and it gives you a faster magic recovery. So, yeah. So you got a crap ton of magic with this attack, with this stance, basically. Basically all that's useful for. Throw. So there's a Bobo again. Desperation. It sounds very Rick Rollish too, doesn't it? This gives you, like I said, this gives you a huge damage boost when your health gets below 50%. So let's see. doing 20, 25 here. So let's try to get somebody to attack me here. Well, let's get crowd control. Don't want anybody to hit me with a bat. Here, hit me. Oh, I died. So I can't really show. So hopefully this is, I think, yeah, you can see the fire coming off of me. I'm doing more attack damage now. Yeah. So, I died. So I failed. This is the game over screen, which I've never actually seen. I never died once. Yeah, this is the game over screen. You gotta continue. He's gonna poke your eyes out if you don't do anything. Yeah, my bro, which I've never seen since I never played 2 players. So, oh, it booted me back to the stage. That's wonderful. So I don't have to complete the stage. I can show you the other tapes, other stances. That's cool, I guess. So, usually, like I do, I do balanced and spin kick. So I'm dying because I'm trying to show you all the tapes. Well, inadvertently, I showed you the game over screen as well. So, desperation, you saw that. Power Gambit. You saw me use that in normal. This gives you a huge attack boost, basically. Yeah. So yeah, you saw me use this before. So let's attack somebody with it. So I got my big attack power again. Yeah. Let's see. Here's someone I should use right now. Successive strikes. You see, the conditions are is that if you get 50 consecutive hits without getting hit, your attacks become more stronger. Your attacks become stronger as you land consecutive hits without taking damage. If you get to 50, at 50 it doubles. So here, you also get a hit counter under your side too. So as long as you don't get hit, you get to keep that hit counter going. So you may notice that my attacks will get stronger as I connect the landing blows. Here. That's why I wanted to do this one at the beginning, because it's kind of hard to show it off at the end of the stage. So I kind of want to try not to get hit. I think it counts special moves too. You see when you get hit, it goes away. So let's see if I can get up to 50. 50 is going to be the goal here. Yeah. Yep, special attacks count. That's good to know. Yeah. There we are. I think it's every 5 hits it goes up in attack power. Yeah. Take that, jerks. So gleaming might be a bit risky, but if you have a 50 hit combo and a gleam on top of that, it'll be wonders. And also you can attacking inanimate objects works too, as you can see. And as to your hit counts, they're all the same. That's good to know too. Yeah, take that. Take that, you witch. And I'm using friendly terms here. Oh, and I was right at 52. Ah, you jerk. So my attack power is down this pitiful level again. I'm going to try one more time to get to 50. See if I can get there this time. Haha. Nope. No, you're not getting away that easily. So spin kicking can actually help me, because you're invincible while you're performing the spin kick. So yeah, that could be a much help. And since I clumped in everybody there, it brought up my hit counts all the way up there. So I'm at the maximum now. It's maximum damage output. Yeah. This is what I want. So if you're very good at dodging and not getting hit, you might want to pick successive strikes. That could be good. Since as you can see, you can also switch tapes between at any time too. So if you want to build up some hit counts, if you want to build up a hit counter on the inanimate objects when you're about ready to face a group of enemies, that's a thing you can do. So yeah, 69 giggity. So I got. Let's see if I can get up to 100. Not counting on it, but it would be pretty cool. Gotta keep a Bobo back. Back a Bobo. No big adventure for you. Oh yeah, I beat a Bobo. I mean, I still got a couple more in the show, but I want to see if I can get 100 strikes, 100 hit combo here. The spin kick definitely will help. Yeah, there, 100. It's like I said, your attack stops growing at 50. So yeah. So I'm gonna switch to something else now. Weapons up. It's pretty gangsta, isn't it? It increases the damage of your weapons and the durability. Oh, there's a bat there. Oh, you jerk. You took my bat. Yeah. This will last longer and do more damage. This is good if you're on a map with a lot of weapons nearby. See, if you're keeping track as I was playing, the weapons kind of deteriorated quickly. So you may notice that these will last a lot longer. This will last a lot longer and do more damage. There. Rage. As I said before, this will increase your gleam time, and you do more damage for longer. So let's try to get a gleam here. Yeah. This will last a lot longer than it usually does. Yeah, it lasted longer. You can see, saw. Training wheels. This is pretty funny. But yeah, this gives you a lot of attack and HP and defense here. So I'm gonna die here. Bye bye. So yeah, I'm gonna be able to take a lot of punishment here. Fairly, come on, hit me. So you can take a lot of abuse. So if you're not very good at dodging, or if you take a lot of hits, you probably want to take training wheels. You'll be able to take a lot of abuse. Normally, if I was using any other stance, I'd be dead by now. Yeah, and balance. And this is the one I usually use. This may seem like the most overpowered one, but then again, like I said, I don't have these at around 20 or 30, and this is the only one I have at 50. So this is not comparable here. So like I said, if I would get power game at the 50, I would get more attack power out of it. If I would get training wheels at 50, I would get more HP and defense out of it. If I would get magic gambit out of it, I would basically max out magic. So yeah. So don't take these stats for what they are. Take them with a grain of salt here. You may notice that my power gambit at 25 is almost has as much attack power as balance at 50. And Magic Gambit at 22 already has more magic than balance. So yeah, I showed you everything. Yeah, I'm gonna play this game a bit. I've been playing this game from time to time to try to get everything to maximum here. So I'm gonna try to do the purse again. You know, I kind of failed that the last time. So see if I can bounce it around until it breaks this time. Round 2, second chance. Yeah, see if I can make it break. Make it rain up in here. So I don't really need the money, but I want the taste more than anything. Yeah. If you get in a groove where you want, yeah, busted it. Buster Brothers, yeah. Stage complete. Yeah. So I guess that's my look at Double Dragon Neon. Here, if this doesn't get taken down by copyright, I hope you enjoyed it. Might have to check with Chris to see if this will get taken down by copyright. Maybe I should have checked that. But yeah, maybe, like I said, hopefully when this gets online patched, Chris and I will be able to do a full playthrough for you. If he ever gets a capture card, and if this online patch ever comes out. So yeah, I'm going to back out for now. I also have something else planned. You may notice that this is 2-player local as of now. I might do a double play challenge of this game. Maybe. Just saying. I'm capable of some good things, you know. And you see this, the 4th option down here, Shadow Bro. What this does is that it copies whatever player into the second person. So it's like you're playing with a carbon copy. But as a result, though, only the player that's not the copy can collect items and stuff. If you want your own thing, you have to play as the separate player. So if you're playing as a Shadow Bro, it's like you're one person, but you're one person as 2 different people. You share the exact same stats and everything, and only the quote unquote real player can spend items and spend money and get items. So that kind of suck, but But it could be useful if you don't want to spend all that time leveling up, because you saw I had 10 hours and I'm pretty much halfway to getting everything. So yeah. But if you want to do it right, but if you want to do it from the beginning, you do a new game with your buddy here, and you can level up from the beginning. Which I might do. Might do with Chris if we ever get to that, or I just might do our files on Double Dragon. But yeah, and when you beat the game, you get some concept art, which I'll keep that a secret. He got leaderboards too. I'm not even going to bother to check that because I'm probably going to suck. But yeah, it's Double Dragon Neon. I look at. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. So yeah, being my first Double Dragon game, I like this game. I like beat 'em up. And I played Streets of Rage and Final Fight back then. I've never played Double Dragon though. I like Double Dragon. I like this. I'm going to have to go back and play the other Double Dragon games. And hopefully there might be a 4-player version of this, because you remember Sonny Lee from the Double Dragon 3 in the arcade? The lost Lee brother, Sonny Lee. Yellow. So wouldn't it technically be Triple Dragon then? Yeah. Maybe there will be 4-player co-op. Player 3 will be Sonny Lee, and Player 4 will be green, maybe? Red, blue, green, yellow. I'd like to see 4-player. They'll look Scott Pilgrim versus the World. So hopefully the online patch for that will come out too. And maybe all 4 of the RetroCore guys will play. You know, me and Chris and Colin and Don will be able to play it for you. Of course, I'll be the one that's doing all the beating up. Yeah. Don't want to make any... And, yeah, I usually like to play a friendly fire on, too, so... We might beat each other up, too. But, yeah. You do actually get some trophies and achievements if you play with friendly fire on, but... Again, I don't really care about achievements or trophies, but if you want to get them, they're there. Yeah, I'm not going to show them either. They'll be a surprise. But, yeah, I should leave now. So, yeah. This is Double Dragon Neon. I hope you enjoyed. Keep it retro.